Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernland Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We're gonna do another Blue Baby Greed Mode run, just because I'm in the mood for it. I know it's gonna seem like a lack of variety, and I apologize for that, but I'm still hype about the fact that we got so close on basically 0 HP. So close to beating Ultra Greed, that is. Not 0 HP, 1 HP, but being able to get hit 0 times. Holy shit, my brain is actually broken. Because we had the mark, not the mark. Well, we did, hilariously enough, we did have the mark last time, but because we had marked last time, stark difference, my brain is like, oh, I have to shoot again. I can't just, like, let go of the button from time to time, and still expect to occasionally hit enemies. Not that that was a strategy that was working out super well for us to begin with, but, I'm ready. I'm ready for a new run with a little bit of, renewed focus as well, I think. I can't believe we made it out of there without getting hit. I think I learned a lot on that last Blue Baby run. One of the things I potentially learned was like, hey, maybe chaos actually isn't that good for us. It seemed to put us in a position where maybe I missed out on getting some awesome deal with the devil items that otherwise could have been extremely useful for me. Oh my lord, how did I not get hit there? Similarly, how are there no corn flies available yet? Are those guys not shooting corn flies? I guess I maybe should have been careful what I wish for, right? We're good, we're good. Amazingly, have not been hit here yet. I'm a little surprised. I'm a little amazed. Little aroused. Slightly hungry. Feel a little like malnourished. Like not... malnourished is probably not the right word to use, but I feel like I could use some nutrition. It's just one of those days where... I had some potato chips and soda last night, played a bunch of Magic the Gathering, and today I'm like, I need to eat some soup, man. You know, I go hard on the Magic. It's not good for, you split into 2 enemies there. I'm being facetious. I did play Magic the Gathering, but, that's probably not responsible for feeling malnourished today. It would be awesome if you would pay out with a penny when you died, but I don't think that's how that works. We got a key, and we got hot bombs again. Check in and see, I got a fever of 103. It's okay. Pandora's box is not really. Wait, it's like the same seed. Didn't we get latch key on our last one as well? Oh, this is freaking me out a little bit. Deja vu. Deja vu. Alright, so I'm gonna try to get this dude to jump into the fire here, and if he actually manages to do it a couple of times without the fire becoming extinguished, I think that will pretty much kill him. Lucky us. I just wanted to make sure I got the poop down, but it didn't actually come down. We'll do exactly the same thing all over again. Stand right here. Get these guys to jump into the fire. Yo, I need you to jump. This is not helping. Oh my god, he jumped just in time for it to be a complete waste of time. We got him in the fire that time. That was worth the cost of doing business, I think. We should buy latch key instead of keys, because it gives us 2 keys and a spirit heart for the exact equivalent, like, market price. There's probably a pin. Yeah, let's be realistic. No corn flies, please. I don't think it's worth using a bomb. Like, it's a relatively small cost, but I still don't think it's worth using a bomb to fight Pin. If it was the Frail, I'd be all over it, trying to get him to jump through the fire, but Pin himself is so weak. So fragile that it's very, very simple for us to just come in and be like, hey, you know, 10 or 20 hits, he'll be dead. 10 or 20 is admittedly a pretty wide divergence or variance, but still, no problem. Deal with the devil. We can afford it. It's Book of Belial. I think we have to try. And you know what? I'm glad we decided on trying before the Spirit Hearts showed up, I should say. I don't want them to sway our decision. But I do think Book of Belial is disproportionately good. I know I use disproportionately a lot, but it's a really good word to emphasize what I'm trying to talk about in Greed mode versus the normal mode. I think in Greed mode, Book of Belial is even better than it is in normal because the effect is persistent for so many more enemies. Iron Bar, definitely good enough. Squeezy, definitely passes the test for us as well. Let's see what we've got going on in here. And the red chest is very, very tempting. That hurts. Tempting, but we should not have. But that's okay. Let's pop Book of Belial. And if we want to, we could actually fight all the enemies on the same Book of Belial charge, and then just keep our Book of Belial ready for the next floor. Now, is this the right way to handle it? I don't know. I mean, it depends. Maybe if we don't need HP, it may actually be the right way to handle it. If we don't need HP in between waves, I mean, it might be the right way to handle it because, I mean, I don't think we get a benefit out of using Book of Belial multiple times on the same room. So if we can, instead of doing that, just fight all the enemies in one go, basically, collect all of our money, and then do all of our shopping at the end, I think that's good. And you know what? Being able to do that is a good sign in and of itself. Normally, you'd probably try to, you know, spread it out a little bit. But if we don't have to, I think that's a sign that we're relatively strong here. That's all right. We'll leave that silkworm alive. I would rather not, but we can. And the reason you might be saying, well, why not just leave in between the waves? And then, or in between the phases at least. And then reuse Book of Belial in a situation like this. It's not a bad idea necessarily, but the problem is that we can't use it for all of our bosses then. What we could do is leave after our boss wave, like this one and the next enemy, and then we'll have obviously this like stored up Book of Belial charge that we can use, but for our deal with the devil wave, but I don't think it's the appropriate way to do it if we don't have to. Like if we don't have to stop between waves, I think we're better off this way. This actually looks a lot easier. This wave was way simpler than the one that came immediately before it. Okay, so we got Monstro, Champion Monstro, and Champion version of the Gate as well. The Gate can really spit spiders, man. That is a unbelievable range on those shots. I would have thought spiders were heavier than tears, but now that I think about it, maybe that's a misnomer. What's heavier, a tiny spider or a single human tear? I have no idea. I've never thought about that question until now, when I tried to discover the plausibility of the Gate's incredible spider spawning range. So, okay, there we go. I figured that we probably were looking at more HP from the Gate than from Champion Monstro, just because of the different phases of the game they typically show up at. Man, those spiders, at least they're not very tanky. Like, they die in one hit, probably thanks to Book of Belial, but good lord. And now I'm like, shit. We don't have enough HP to survive a deal with the devil unless it heals us when we take it. So maybe I should have stopped in between waves. Nope, we're fine. I will use Book of Belial against Krampus just because I'm scared shitless. And that throws a monkey wrench into my plan of using Book of Belial immediately on the next level. But it also only throws a monkey wrench into it once. We're not going to fight Krampus multiple times as far as I can tell. So just take our lump of coal and get the heck out of here. This was a good floor. Now, we haven't gotten stronger really yet. Well, not since we picked up our 2 items, but maybe now? I mean, I don't really care about, I don't really care about any of this, to be honest with you. I think we'll just save our money and head down to the next floor. Obviously, Magic Scab is an HP upgrade, but because we're Blue Baby, I think HP upgrades are not worth as much. I don't think a Luck upgrade is worth that much in Greed mode, necessarily. This is a weird one. See, I mean, that's, like, basically as good as Magic Scab, and we paid nothing for it. I think, we should take Blue Cap. I think we should definitely take Growth Hormones. Mom's Pearl? Maybe. We'll see. I mean, this obviously would affect our luck, shooting poop, but we're not going to shoot too much poop over the course of the run. Not affect our luck, be affected by our luck. And that is 14 cents because I stupidly accidentally gave them an extra one. I don't think Deadbird is what we want. I've had Deadbird on some greed runs and been okay with it. But I think that having 5 bombs gives us more flexibility. 5 bombs could, reasonably speaking, guarantee us another item. And another item is going to be much more valuable than the item that we got in the form of the Deadbird, I think. Plus, we might get extra damage out of it. Who knows? Might get extra Spirit Hearts. If we get 1 Spirit Heart out of 5 bombs total, then it has, like, paid for itself. Because that is basically an HP upgrade. For Blue Baby, at least. And we're still, like, definitely outpacing the enemies that we're fighting. Or the waves that we're facing, I guess, is to put it more accurately. This wave's going to be a little slower because these enemies have much more invulnerability than any of the other waves we've fought so far. But as long as we can just handle these 2 waves simultaneously, it doesn't matter because it was the second last and last wave. And I'd rather fight the boss right now. Sticking with basically the same principle that we were following earlier. If we don't have to waste a Book of Belial charge, let's not, and then we'll just have it immediately ready for the next floor. And So far, it seems to be working out relatively well, but I'm more concerned about our final wave, the deal with the devil wave where we fight 2 bosses. Lump of Coal's helping out as well. Despite our shot speed downgrade from Blue Cap, I think this is it's working out real nicely so far. Not the strongest performance from Monstro 2, which is also awesome for us. If Monstro 2 can get a little confused by Iron Bar tiers, then that's good. No button to step on right now. Oh. Almost got tagged a little bit there. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Now, if he can change directions in midair, why can't Simon Belmont? Finally coming at you. The whole point of this Isaac series was to find some damning evidence for the lack of physics in some of the Castlevania. No, I haven't played enough Castlevania to go on that tirade. I would be seen as a quote-unquote poser, I think. I have played Super Castlevania 4, and it's fucking bomb. And I've played a little Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. Never played Symphony of the Night. Never played the GBA ones, which I hear were also awesome, but yeah, that's why I say I'm a poser. I was too busy playing, you know, Super Mario Advance 2, Super Mario Bros. 3. Is that a confusing title? Yes, it is. It was the second Super Mario Brothers game on the Game Boy Advance. Was actually the 3rd Super Mario Brothers game made for the NES. What am I even talking about now? I know you can hit the hearts to hit Carrion Queen in this form, but or to do damage to Carrion Queen in this form, but whatever. Doesn't matter. We did fine. We can actually take a deal with the devil. This deal with the devil is just a free damage upgrade. Ceremonial robes as Blue Baby is, it's kind of the dream, honestly. I think we'll buy a half-price key. That's just good business sense. Why not? Let's buy Mom's Pearls, and we'll get Skinny Odd Mushroom. Lowers our damage, but much better rate of fire. I think that this is a very sensible choice for us. We got a lot of tiers upgrades there. Decent damage upgrades. HP is still going to be a little wishy-washy, but maybe that's the kind of thing we can slot in last. Okay. Well, now I kind of wish I took some more luck upgrades. Magic Mush is dope, though. We got Fungi. That's our transformation. Okay. I don't know specifically what it does, but I'm happy. Now, this is our first, wow, this is our first really tough choice here. Do we take Technology 1? I think I'm going to for the piercing shot effect. A lot of people might have an issue with this. I may well have an issue with this as time goes on. But for now, it feels like the right choice. I hope that it doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. We're firing it very quickly. It's like the rate of fire of Tech 2, but... oh, I just walked on the button right after pressing it. The rate of fire of Tech 2, but with the damage, or the lack of damage penalty from Tech 1, I guess. We're shooting fast, and our shots are doing a lot of damage. This seems like a match made in heaven right now. Being able to, like, two-shot those guys is very, very nice. What about the hearts? The hearts are a really good test, and we actually just thrashed them, so... this is beautiful. If I could stop taking the dumbest damage I've taken all run, I would feel, like, pretty positive about where we're at right now. That's not really what I was looking for there. If I stop taking the dumbest damage I've taken all run, I meant, you know, refrain from it in the future, if possible. Okay, we need, unfortunately, to buy a Spirit Heart here, or an HP upgrade. Preferably a Spirit Heart, because it would be cheaper, but... sure. I don't think 2 Book of Belial does anything for us anyway. So I took Meat, which at least gives us the damage bonus as well, like a 0.3 damage up. And we're just like destroying bosses now. Carrion Queen didn't even stand a chance. Now against Ultra Greed, that may not matter, but we did our homework on Ultra Greed last time. Should be coming to the point where, you know, we're not getting hit by his attacks nearly as often as we used to. Damage is looking awesome. Other stats, good enough. And this is our deal with the devil. Might want to start thinking about just stacking up HP right now, and that's very helpful. Health down is not. Wow! I didn't think they would do it. This is a weird one, but I think we take Lucky Foot to give us more luck so that we get more damage bonuses out of Tough Love, like the Tooth Shot. But I'll admit, it's not my favorite choice. I can't believe we got a deal with the devil that gave us 2 black hearts and then 2 pills, and the pills were health down and fucking, well, prayer card's okay. Health down and bad trip. That is just unbelievably bad luck. The D6 is a very interesting choice here. I'll be the first to admit. Perks, half damage on this room. Not the right room to have that on, but we've identified it for the future. Could get lucky on these pots. Okay, we didn't, so I'm going to save our bombs. I think at this point, I may start to just entertain the thought of exclusively buying Spirit Hearts. And the good thing is Blue Baby, you know, if there's Spirit Hearts in that shop, as long as we can afford it, we can just keep on, you know, keeping on there. Just keep cranking into those Spirit Hearts. We're doing so much damage right now. That doesn't even bother me. First boss wave done. Second boss wave. We're fighting Krampus again, which is really funny, because I think earlier I was like, we're only going to fight Krampus once. Just had to make a liar out of me, huh? Magician was awesome here. Inside of our deal with the devil. Empty vessels. So it's basically 3 Spirit Hearts for occasional invincibility and the ability to fly. I'm going to take it. We should take 9 lives first, I think. Then take this and die, which did not actually kill us. It gave us HP. So, weirdly enough, 9 lives was like the super right choice. And then we'll just buy a fuckload of Spirit Hearts. And just coast on these for like the rest of the game. This might have done it for us, honestly. I know it looked weird, and you'd be like, 9 lives, definitely don't take it. But I think, strangely enough, this is one of those weird circumstances in which it was the right play. Even though it might have seemed like it wasn't. And we traded basically 5 cents for another Spirit Heart, and we are kind of rolling right now. I wish we had more invincibility, or not invincibility, more homing ability, but still incredibly stoked to be in this awesome position. So, let's do it. Pop Book of Belial, hit the button, and start two-shotting enemies as long as we can line up our shots. Yep, two-shotting greed heads. Extremely nice. Random invincibility is actually excellent. Another added benefit of the empty vessel pickup, which is actually like flying is awesome, but the added invincibility is like the big draw for me when it comes to this item now. So many times I pick it up and I'm like, oh right, invincibility, like fairly frequently. We've actually won the game as a result of that. Definitely should not have been hit by greed there. We can still squander this run with just shit damage over and over, but I think we're probably okay. That blue spike's just not going anywhere, huh? I don't really want to leave and re-enter. Rather just kill Daddy Longlegs before he can even attack. Double gate. We have so much invincibility. I was really hesitant to move out of the way there, but it worked. This blue spike, man, if it gets me, I'm going to be very, very annoyed. And finally, double stain fight. Man, we're so close to the end of this run already. Almost just god-awful damage. One stain is dead, though. We baited the other one into coming up, so it will die. I don't know if there's any Spirit Hearts for us to buy. Almost. Almost. Mom's Knife, Guppy's Paw. I don't think we want Mom's Knife technology, honestly. I think we just want to stack up the HP. So, you know what? In this case, I really feel like we take our cube of meat, and then we just go. Can't really buy anything else anyway, but I like the idea of sticking with cube of meat because it did so well for us last time. Even though I ended up dying on that run. This is like a carbon copy of the last run. 9 lives. Our damage is better now. A lot better. But 9 lives and just basically hoping that we don't take 9 hits. But we've learned so much about fighting greed that we really should not be taking 9 hits. You know? You just stay far back, avoid the keys, and then when he spawns coins, run into them. And actually, we're totally fine in our current situation right here. To just use our invincibility to our advantage. And there you go. We took care of the keys. This is the exact model that we're going to stick to in the future. Bombs? Nope. Keys again. If it was bombs, we just walk away from them. Clear ourselves a space if we have to. Oh, we're going to let like 2 in? Yeah, we let 1 in. That's okay. We've only been hit once. It's going well so far. Keep up the absurd rate of fire. This is going to be a win. He's spinning. Bombs. Bombs clear a space. Stand far away. We got 10 cents out of this. It's hearts. Hearts we can walk into. We got more invincibility. We're not going to be able to stop him from getting all of them, but we can stop him from getting several of them. And then our orbital does some damage for us. We got... These are the most annoying coins of all. Yes. Yes. That was unfortunate. This is getting very unfortunate now. We have taken almost half of our HP, and we've taken about half of his. We should come out of this just fine. But, admittedly, the first half of this fight has not been strong for me. Hasn't been disgustingly weak, but it hasn't been very strong. Keys. Keys we walk into. I need a snappier, like, mnemonic for that. You know, keys we kill. Keys we kill. Bombs we bail. Hearts we hit. There you go. Hearts we hit, bombs we bail, keys we kill. Easy to remember. Oh, that was such terrible damage. Don't throw again. Meet the new boss, same as the old boss. We still have so much HP relative to how much we should need to hit him. Bombs we bail. Good, that was extremely close to blowing up in our face and costing us big time. But, much better fight, okay. Hearts we hit. Hearts we hit. We did relatively okay there. Bombs we bail. Kill one. Oh, you know what? Bombs we break our foot off in that ass. Keys we kill. Just your standard mnemonic for killing Ultra Greed. We did it. Easy. Not easy. We actually almost died. But it could have been harder. Cracked dice has appeared in the basement. Alright. Get this bad boy over 200 now. This may actually give us a harder Ultra Greed, I think, which is a little scary. Nope. 205 coins. It's something. It's something. Alright. Back in here. And we've unlocked the thing for Blue Baby. Now it's just a Lost. We probably won't do a Lost Greed mode run to start with here. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.